Hey, this is Chandler from Melda Productions, and today I want to show you a way to create a delay without transients. Oftentimes, I like to put delay on my guitars, pianos, etc., but sometimes the sharp transients really distract from the ambient feel I'm going for. And I always wondered, is there a way to get rid of the initial transient to give it more of a softer sound? And I tried lots of things like high pass filters, low pass filters, etc. But I think I finally found something, so let me show you. So we're going to open MDelay multiband here. Now we could use this, but let's actually open this here and go to a blank preset. So we have this. I'll sync it up to tempo and do eighth notes. First, I'll let you hear this with no delay on it, just a piano sound. Okay, nothing special there. Let's turn this on now, and I'll set this to eighth notes, set this to classic mode, and let's hear it now with eighth note delays. So that was okay, but I don't really like that repeat right after that. It's too prominent for me. And of course I could always change it and turn down the wet signal, but let's see if we can do something else. So I'm going to right click here at the top where the multi-band screen is, and if I just started this, I would probably click one of these and insert the bands, but that will actually erase what I've done in band 1. So I just want to insert a band here. So now I have two bands. But let's go back into there by right clicking again and change this to tonal transient. Okay? And what this does is it separates the tonal elements from the transient elements. And now if I solo this, I should just be able to hear the sustaining elements without the transients. So let's listen to it. And that's pretty good. If I move it over a little bit more, it'll take out a little bit more of the transient. So like here. So that's good, that's what I want. And we can adjust this a little bit more. Let's say if I want a little bit more of a stereo sound. Set it like this. -10 on the left side and 10 milliseconds on the right side. Give more of a stereo feel. Let's play it again one more time. Now, I like that. That's pretty good. I can go into here, and I can adjust the wet dry to whatever I feel like. I think I probably also want to increase the feedback a little bit. I want a few more repeats. But we can do more from there. And let's say you want to have the dry signal of the piano come through. You want those transients, but you just don't want the transients on the delay. Now, one thing, I could just use this on a send, and that would solve the problem. But if I don't want to do that, I can just unsolo this so I have both of them, go over to band 2, and just turn this off. Now you'll be able to hear the transients on the initial signal, but the delays will have the transients reduced. Let's hear that. So far so good, but let's take it just one step further. I'm going to take this, increase the feedback a bit here, and now I'm going to turn on tap 2, synchronize this, change it to, let's say, quarter notes, and do the same thing here. I'll move it, let's say, 15 to the left and negative 15 milliseconds to the right. Turn up the feedback a bit. And let's listen to this. Okay, that's the type of ambient sound I'm looking for. Now, I'll let you hear what it will sound like if I didn't have this tonal transient crossover. So I know some people are asking, like, what is this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H thing on there? But this is actually so you can switch between different presets and see how they might sound. So if I go here, you see completely different preset. But I know you're thinking, oh, I don't want to set everything up in this one again. We can just go over to A, copy, B, paste, have the exact same thing on A and B. Now all I need to do is just delete one of the bands. So delete band 2. Now we have no crossover. So this is what it would sound like without that crossover. To me, that kind of sounds like a mess. I don't want so many repeats. It's too prominent. But here it is with the crossover. So to me, that's a much more smooth and subtle effect. You can also increase the feedback if you want longer feedback with that. And there's all sorts of things you can do, like modulate things, mess with the frequency, use a high cut filter, etc. Do things with the saturation, etc. But I think that gives you some ideas of things you can use this. And for me, this is kind of useful for ambient sounds. I hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you.